afternoon, and thank you, Mark. And Mark, congratulations to you and the team at NYIAS, including the board, the dealers. It seems like you're off to a great start with this auto show. You can just feel the energy. You know, I was here a couple of years ago. Actually, I was here just last year, and it seems to just be picking up and getting better. You know, as Mark says, the NADA represents 16,000 dealer members in communities, every community across this country. These dealers also employ 1.1 million people, and I can tell you one thing's for sure: dealers love selling anything. They've been selling EVs, and they want to sell more EVs. And if anyone in this room doubts that, I'm going to give you 2 sixes, okay? Dealers right now have over $6 billion worth of inventory on their lots, ready for consumers to come in and take a test drive and talk about their personal needs and answer any questions that they might have. So there's a lot of vehicles. Remember, dealers buy these vehicles. They're sitting on their lots, ready for the consumer to experience. So that's the first 6. The next 6 is another $6 billion that dealers have spent to get their dealerships ready to sell and service these vehicles. We want happy customers. We want to take care of those customers. We need to make sure that we've trained our employees, that we have the right charging infrastructure, facilities. There's a lot of investments that have been required. So just like our manufacturers, the number's smaller, they've invested many more billions of dollars. We are also preparing and have been preparing and have committed to prepare for this EV future. Now, with that being said, I talked about 1 million people, so there's 16,000 dealers, 1 million people. We are talking to thousands of consumers every day. And as Elizabeth had mentioned, we're concerned right now. Demand is not where it was. We are highly skeptical of the EPA's new rule. It's better than the proposed rule, but we are highly skeptical that this rule is attainable. And the reason we don't think it's attainable, again, is because we're talking to consumers every day. And we do not feel like these numbers fit consumer demand. And if you get out ahead of consumer demand, our manufacturers do it at times, but to have the government do it, you know, we need to work together as an industry, government, automakers, and dealers to make sure this works. And that means we're going to have to make adjustments, we believe, going forward. I mean, to put it simply, the incentives are insufficient. The charging infrastructure is not reliable. It's not there yet. I mean, maybe they're going to start popping up like mushrooms. Consumers need to see the charging. And the number one concern really is affordability of these vehicles. We need to get to the mass market. We've had early adopter success. You know, the folks that have the income to pay for these vehicles, or maybe this is a second or third vehicle in the family fleet. But the folks, the mass market, they need a vehicle to get themselves to and from work, to provide, you know, just one vehicle to provide for all their needs. We're not there yet. We've got a ways to go, especially when you consider the more disadvantaged communities, lower income Americans. We need to make these vehicles affordable for all. So we've got a long way to go, and I just want to reassure everyone in this room that the dealers are committed to the success of the program, but we are very concerned that these numbers have gone really too far, too fast. And with that, I'll turn it back to you, Mark. Thank you.